Hello, welcome back to my podcast, Awaken Empath. Today we'll be talking about self-love. I chose this topic tonight because I've put myself in a lot of situations because I didn't have any love for myself, and I just wanted approval from people and to be liked by people, to be accepted by people, and for people to love me. Self-love is having positive personal regard for yourself, which is something that I've struggled with my entire life. I've never felt loved. I never felt like I could be loved. I really didn't feel like there was anything to love when it came to me. I was always very angry when I was younger. And now that I'm older, I'm just very sad. Self-love is to show value for dignity and respect for yourself. Believing in your capabilities to learn and achieve, to contribute, and to do things on your own. Something that all of these things I struggle with. I never really thought I could do anything by myself. I always had somebody behind me, double checking my work, even if I thought I was right. I always called someone to validate how I felt, to make decisions for me, even if their decision wasn't the decision that I wanted. Self-love promotes positive behavior. I'm seeing now that I am loving myself more. I handle situations that I was faced with in the past way differently. And I always feel like people who know me from the past try to use my past against me. They think I'm still that same person. And when I don't give them the validation or the response that they're looking for, they a little bit confused. Self-love. I'm sorry, I'm really sad. Self-love helps us to take care of ourselves. Like, I know whenever I didn't love myself that much, I wasn't really showering like I needed to be, brushing my teeth when I like how I should be, I should say. I really wasn't showering like I should be, brushing my teeth like I should be. I wasn't even getting dressed, doing my hair, making my bed, like small stuff like that. Well, the other stuff was big, but small stuff like making my bed makes you feel better about yourself whenever you do small things. And it also lowers our stress. And just to hear my son just crying out, and his bullet point is it helps us bounce back and keeps us mentally fit. The whole time that the situation was going on, I was crying. The whole day. But I always had in the back of my mind, like, it's going to be okay. Like, God's going to fix it. God will make a way. That's just how my mental is set up. If he did it before, he will do it again. Even if it's not the time that I want it to be done, I know he'll make a way for me and my children, for me and my child. When you love yourself, you are willing to take risks, and it's usually the good risks, like speaking up for yourself or doing a job that you don't necessarily think you're qualified for, speaking in front of an audience, stuff like that. It helps you identify opportunities for growth and giving yourself the best possible chance to succeed. When you choose yourself, when you choose to love yourself, you set yourself up for networking and gaining opportunities that you necessarily wouldn't do if you were not. It allows for empathy and having compassion for others. When you love yourself and you know the things that you've done wrong, and you know the people that you've hurt, whether it be intentional or accidental, and you have remorse, you're able to see other people's mistakes as just a reflection of themselves. You're able to see that their behavior is only a reflection of themselves, and you are able to go inward and remind yourself and be able to evaluate their emotions the way that you would do for yourself, and just have compassion on those people. You gain self-efficiency, developing and trusting your own capabilities, and have a desire to be the best version of yourself. I've honestly found that when I stop people pleasing, because I am an ex-people pleaser, and I start loving myself and I start depending on just myself and God, I was more efficient. I was able to perform more efficiently because I wasn't so wrapped up in what this person will think or that person would think. Then I start realizing that, I am capable. I don't really need anyone backing me, telling me that I'm capable, because I believe that I am capable. I always now, try my best to, when I go outside, or if I'm in an environment where I need to display my best self, that she's being displayed, even when people are intentionally trying to get a reaction, because there are a such thing as energy vampires, and they are more prevalent than I would like them to be. But you really can't give people that satisfaction. You have to stay centered and know that the reaction that they're looking for is only going to set you back. It's not going to get you where you want to be, and that's why they wanted you to respond that way, because they want you vibrating at a low frequency. They want you miserable, because they are miserable. And what Lucy say? It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. It's a dirty, dirty world that we live in. You trust yourself. I used to never trust myself. I used to think something, and then I'd be going to find somebody to confirm what I already told myself. It's a really weird thing being a people pleaser, or being mentally dependent on people outside of yourself, if you're not a child. And my children are pretty dependent and trusting themselves now. I know my older son took him a little bit longer, but he's there where he's like, yeah, I can do this. All I gotta do is practice. Or yeah, I can do this. All I gotta do is put in the work, try, fail, and then try again. Because if you don't fail, then you don't win. You don't move forward. you use those failures as stepping stones and you keep going, keep pressing on. Here are some ways to practice self-love, and I do the majority of these. Journaling is my favorite. I have always written a lot since I was a child. I know in kindergarten I used to collect paper, and that may be because my mom is a hoarder and maybe I had some hoarding tendencies myself, but I used to collect paper and just write on all of them all the time. New hobbies. I always have a new hobby because I'm bored. I really don't like I don't like being bored. I really also don't like watching television, which is why not having cable and all that stuff, it really doesn't bother me because I don't watch it anyway. I don't really get into it. If I am watching television, it's like cooking or something that you're creating your hands, something designing houses, or it's never or it's cartoons with my children. But I'm not really into television. So I pick up new hobbies. I've taught myself how to crochet. I've taught myself how to sew. I've learned myself all the bones and the names of the bones in the body. I'm doing this stuff right now. I'm learning about, and I'm trying to share, just because it's something that I think about, and I just wonder if other people think about it as well. So why not try to find my people in that way and see who thinks like me, and who's into what I'm into. What do you like to do? I like to learn. I'm always at the library. I'm always asking someone, where did you get that? What are you doing with that? Form of practicing self-love is fishing for compliments. When I saw this one, I was really behooved by it, because why would you fish for compliments? But sometimes you just have to boost yourself. Right now, I really don't have a team backing me up. I don't have a family backing me up. I don't have any friends backing me up. So I really have to motivate myself and, tell myself, Ira, you are that girl. Ira, you are smart. Ira, you are a good mom. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does stuff that they're not proud of, and, you have to deal with those repercussions as they come. I just ask God to forgive me for creating a covenant with this evil, wicked person and his family, and the evilness that they contribute to this realm. I know this is the time for, I know we were in Revelation. I know we are in the period where darkness is being revealed, and all truth is coming forward. I'm emotionally exhausted from this experience because, for one, I've never dealt with it before. I don't even know what to do. I keep having to face these situations in my life that I've never seen before, and I've never been taught how to tackle them, and I've never seen anyone tackle them. I've always seen people take the easy road, the easy route, to be paid off, to be swept under the rug, just doing wrong to gain carnal possessions, materialistic things that don't mean anything. Embrace and internalize. One thing that I have started doing is embracing the fact that I am different. I'm not like everybody else, and there's a reason that is. And I know it's for such a time as this, because the frequency of the world is rising, and I know God needed people to help other people to wake up and to raise their vibrations, to raise their frequency, and to get in a line with what's going on at this time. A lot of people are going to be like the people in the times of Noah, who laugh and make fun of you, scoff. I've already had it several times. Even the caseworker who was supposed to be helping me and my son, like, kind of scoffed at me. Kind of scoffed at me whenever I was telling our truth, because they don't believe in God, and they think because they don't believe in God that there's no repercussions, and that's obviously not the case. You don't have to believe in Him for Him to kick your butt, and that's just the truth of the matter. But yeah, drinking a lot of water. I've started drinking a lot of water. I've been drinking tea instead of coffee. I've been drinking water. My diet has changed a while back. I think I told you guys, like, I really don't even enjoy eating anymore. I don't know what's going on with me. I have a lot going on with me right now. But I really don't even like eating. My ears ring sometimes, and I'm like, is it because I have AirPods? But that's not it's like, girl, wake up and stop being delulu and realize what is going on, you know? It's another reason why I'm being attacked so hard. Stretch. I've started stretching with my eldest son. Well, my younger son too, but he still needs some help with the with the stretching and the working out that we started. But breathing is also another way to help calm yourself and to clear your mind. Talk nicely to yourself and say affirmations. I'm not really an affirmation girl. I know, like, in the summertime when I go sunbathe, like, I will say affirmations, like, if I'm sitting in the sun, but I normally don't on a regular day just say affirmations. If I need some encouragement, I will tell myself, like, yes, you're doing fine, you're doing great, but it's not usually a routine thing. And I'm just now learning to talk to myself nicely. I used to always be like, you're so dumb, you're so this, you're so that. I would repeat what I heard other people say about me back to myself, which can also cause your body to start like responding negatively to itself. I'm going to build up a self-care routine. I know that my self-care routine is making sure that my place is clean every night, that I shower and I brush my teeth, because that's something that really wasn't instilled or enforced in my life. And so when I get depressed, or if I'm depressed, that's the last thing on my mind, or it was, because now I'm like, I gotta brush my teeth, I gotta get in the shower. Making my bed, making sure that I at least have one meal a day, even though I really don't like eating all like that. It's just, food is so nasty anymore, and it's not even real. Like, I'm cool on some water. If I have fruit, I'll snack on fruit all day. But yeah. Prioritize self-compassion. You want to have compassion on yourself, and I have been beating myself up all day today for mistakes that I made, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I was just like not loving myself and allowing all of these things to happen in my life that could have been avoided had I gone inward and loved myself, or wasn't looking for approval or validation from outside of myself. It's affecting me, and it's affecting my children. So I kind of really wasn't talking that kindly to myself today. I used to drink a lot, like wake up and I'll be drinking as soon as I wake up, like before I even brush my teeth, if I brush my teeth that day. Be drunk all day, go to work. I was functioning, so I went to work, my bills were paid. My child, I only had one child at that time. My child was taken care of. I would take him to the library. We would still have like a really good time. It was just, I was always drunk. And then I'll black out, and then I'll do the same thing. And if I was hanging with people who were into the party life, and when I was that age, I was. So I was like clubbing on the weekends, pawning my child off on my family. Accepting things that I should not accept. Lying about stuff that I didn't need to lie about to be accepted. Practice gratitude for your body. I know when I was younger, I used to be bigger than I am now. I really didn't appreciate myself. I allowed anything really to be done to me, or me do to myself, set myself up for failure. And what I mean by that is, like, I would go to the club and get like blackout drunk, sloppy drunk. You don't know who could do what, and the people that I was hanging out with were sketchy anyway. They weren't really my friends. It's like they have video footage of me acting crazy and pictures of me acting crazy that I don't even remember. I don't even know that they have until the next day, and they were like, oh yeah, look what you did. I'm like, I don't even remember that. But just the fact that you were taking pictures and videos and stuff like that while I was in that state just goes to show you that you're not my people, you're not my person. So please be aware of if you are around people like that who they always want to take a picture or take a video of you when you're at your worst instead of helping you up. But yeah, just embrace yourself for who you are, and that includes your body. I've lost a lot of weight since transitioning how I eat. I really don't eat that much meat. I really don't eat it that much bull crap anymore. I used to only eat like snacks all day. A lot of soda. I have been back drinking soda, but I feel like I eat a lot whenever I start feeling scorny. I always substitute that with food, and then because I am celibate, I am abstinent. Are those the same thing? I had no sex, okay? And so like I'll eat if I'm feeling some type of way. But I'll eat junk food. I won't eat the actual meal. Like, you know, something sweet and some soda, which is why my face has been breaking out. I haven't had pimples like this since, well, I actually don't really get pimples, but yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. I've been drinking a lot of soda lately. And last but not least, and I feel like is the most important, is set and enforce your boundaries with any and everyone, including yourself. If you said that this is what you was going to do, this is how you want to get it done, do it then, Yandy. Do it then, Yandy. Okay? Because that's going to set the tone for how people treat you and how people look at you. And even if you're not really worried about how people view you, you should set a tone for them to not try to come walk all over you. And that's what I regret a lot. I didn't set that boundary, so then people come over and they think they can walk all over me. And now I'm snapping out because I'm offended that you think you can come over here and play with me. But I allowed you to play with me, you know? So you gotta set those boundaries. And you have to take accountability for your ignorance, because it was literally ignorance. I never was taught to love myself. That's the end of my notes. I never was taught to love myself. I don't even know how to love myself. Like I said, I didn't know that there was anything really to love. I was so used to people pleasing and trying to make everyone else happy that I forgot about myself. So that is my little spiel for the night on self-love. I hope you guys learn from your past mistakes, or learn from this and go inward and love yourself like you would love like someone else. You are the first person that you need to take care of, not you taking care of someone else. But I love you guys, and you guys should love yourself real good. Bye.